Strawberries are in season in like a lot of places right now, so I thought I would choose strawberries instead of raspberries. So those get baked at 425 F. What about the coffee cake? Coffee cake gets baked at 350. So what if we like meet in the middle? Annie! We only had it for not even one whole stream. There goes your 6969 for bits. Thank you very much for the 1,000 going towards our food truck fund. 87% of the way there now. You've had all the foods for today, not just for afternoon tea, Kimmers. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool, White Tiger. You had an afternoon tea today, visiting your sister-in-law for prawn sandwiches. It doesn't have to be like a lot of things, right? Just like bite-sized little things that are savory and sweet that go with whatever tea you're drinking. Oh, that's terrible, Bonk. You think people would learn, but nah. And yeah, I thought it would be fun because we have like a lot of different types of teas that we can make today. But when we're like almost done today, I thought we could do a couple polls and let you guys choose the teas that we'll drink later on. So that's always fun for me to do. Okay, so I think first thing we're gonna make the scones. And just have them ready on the sheet pan, ready to bake. And then after that, we will do the coffee cake and get that in the pan. And then both of those things can bake at the same time. The scones are gonna bake, I think, quicker than the coffee cake. Yeah, because the cake takes about half the time. So we'll just keep that in mind. And then I thought while these two things are baking in the oven would be a great time to make the fudge on the stovetop together and use that up. Hi, Cami. Thank you for the sneaky bits. Spending time with your son today, so just doing a drive-by dono. I will accept this drive-by dono. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday with your son and your family. We miss you here, but thank you for popping by. Yeah, buttery cinnamony coffee cake. Like, how can you go wrong? And then we can also say that the sweet treats that we're making today are also gonna be good leftover for like a couple days later. Sometimes like when you bake something, it's only good the day of and then it really gets dried out the next day. All of these things, scones, coffee cake, and fudge, definitely can last a couple extra days, but will they though? Will they though? And then after that, we will, let's say, boil the eggs for the egg salad. That's really like one of the few things we're cooking today. And then after that, while the eggs are boiling, we're gonna make like an herbed cream cheese mixture for the cucumber and the salmon. Then we can prep our cucumbers, as well as the salmon, but it should already be sliced, the salmon in the package. It's nicely smoked. And then I think that's it. We can assemble the sandwiches. Make up our egg salad quickly, just in a bowl, scoop, and you're good. Make the sandwiches and make the tea. One nice list for the day. Okay, let's get started. So starting with the scones. I've never made this recipe before. It says small batch strawberry scones. Bake heavenly buttery small batch scones using our simple fail-proof recipe. Delight your taste buds with these irresistible treats. It says total time 30 minutes, serving only 4 scones. That's all we really need with all the other treats. I'd rather have coffee cake anyways. So we need flour, sugar, baking powder, and soda, salt, butter, some milk, egg, white chocolate chips, and strawberries. Let's go. flour. Who's requesting 8 scones?
The peanut gallery.
Who's the peanut gallery?
Myself.
Oh no, it's you. Chat, the peanut gallery's requesting 8 scones. What do we say? Chat says no so far. None for the peanut gallery. Might as well. Leftovers. Here's our white chocolate. Might as well leave out these chocolate chips to use up for the fudge, and we'll use up those other truffles. What? Now I have to 3 times it? Who's gonna eat all these scones?
Don't worry, Wade and I are here.
The boys say they're here. Don't worry, everyone. Give the peanut gallery 8 scones so they don't eat the coffee cake, White Dove says. Yes. That's such a sneaky girl way of thinking. I like it. Hi, White Dove. Hope you're good today. Did I get everything? Flour, sugar, baking powder, soda. We got the salt up here. Might have to refill it soon. Is this getting mixed just in a bowl, I think? So easy. Just like how biscuits are made, or even pie crust. We do have to dice up some strawberries. And oh, actually while we're waiting, let's take out the cream cheese to soften up. Sam, do you want extra cream cheese mixture for your bagels? For the everything bagel? So we'll do 2 bricks of it. You're not wrong at all, White Dove. That's why I love keeping you guys around. Boop. This. Some eggs. How many eggs do we even have? Perfect amount, actually. That can go over to the side. And then we just need to line a baking sheet with some parchment. And then we will start here, and I'll go grab a big bowl. Who in chat has either eaten scones or made scones before? We'll do a double batch of these today, since the boys asked. Nice and early. Boom. You've had them before, Kimmers? They're yummy. These are reminiscent of a scone that Sam brought to me in Jasper once upon a time, but it had raspberry and white chocolate. Now every time we pass through there, we always have to try it, right? You've eaten them, White Dove, but never made them before? And yeah, like cheese scones or savory scones always just kind of remind me of biscuits. It's true, Cookie. What? Your state fair is locally known for the scone stands? Is there like fancy types of scones? What? Okay, so double recipe. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Obviously, these are not Kate friendly. So we're gonna put all the dry ingredients in the bowl first. Leave this flour here because we still need it for the coffee cake later. Only 2 tablespoons of sugar. There's not much sugar in there at all, actually. And that can happen with scones too. Like you're saying is like they always look good, but then when you get them, whoever made them like didn't make it right. It's easy to mess them up. Like if you over mix the dough just a little bit, it's always just like so hard and crumbly, right? Wait, I didn't double that one. Hello, brain. We're doubling it up. So 4 tablespoons of sugar. Yeah, Bear Paw Bakery, that's the name of it. Now our baking powder, 2 teaspoons of that. And then we can also say like the way that we make scones here with like all these different fillings in them is even different than like what you'll find traditional made in the UK. Which like they're usually just plain and then served with clotted cream and different jams or fruit preserves. We need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and that is the doubled amount. Almond bear claw, almond bear paw. Done with that. Next one, we'll do our salt. Another 1/4 teaspoon of that. That's it. That's not much at all. And then... yeah, we're gonna wait for the chocolate chips, but we can still measure it out. We need a cup worth. Of white chocolate chips. This is Annie's that he was asking us about once upon a time. The Calais. Yeah, exactly, White Tiger. Like in Europe, you're used to plain or like chocolate scones. That's about it. And hi, Kitty Dragon. Thank you for that follow. Yeah, this is the good stuff. 1 cup of those. No skimping. Yummo. And like the best part about this is like if you do want to do chocolate work, they literally have the instructions of how to temper it on the side of the bag. Like we've done chocolate covered strawberries before with this chocolate and it worked amazing. Yeah, curvature. So the curvature are just a little bit bigger than this. But like still the same variety of chocolate. Are we baking? Yes, we are baking today. We're baking 3 different things. Okay, next one. So I need 1/2 cup of milk, but first we're gonna stir all the dry stuff together. Maybe I'm gonna get a spatula and get my measuring cup at the same time. And then we gotta cut up some butter, as well as strawberries still. So first thing, we'll just mix all the dry stuff together.
Use the good butter for the scones for sure.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Yellow Jacket, thanks for the follow. Am I frozen? What does that even mean? Here we go. We're baking watermelon. Okay, butter first. A half a cup cold and cut into small pieces. This is the fancy butter we got from Costco the other day. Chat, is my stream freezing or is this a one-off? Holy, look at how yellow this is. You'll never find butter like that in North America. Not often. A bit of a leg? Okay, thank you. And then we always try and keep our butter clean, boys.
What happened?
Of not putting poppy seeds or random stuff in it. They bounced, he says. We'll accept it this one time. Half a cup. And we'll cut that into smaller chunks so it's easy to work into the pastry. It even feels different, the butter.
I didn't even use I used a clean knife and everything.
Thank you, Bonk. Yeah, we like it without grass. Thank you very much for your services. I'll let you mods sort it out. Hi, yet it is. How are you doing today? Oh, I hope Amp comes by today. This stream is for them. Boom. That's the nicest butter ever. Doo-doo. Yeah, boys. That's how we gotta tell him, Bonk. Okay, next one. I'll just grab my paring knife here. Before we go any further, wash my buttery hands. And then we're just gonna dice up the strawberries. Get those in there, and then we can carry on with the egg and the milk, and then mixing it all together. And then after this, we make coffee cake. You like baking chocolate cakes and carrot cakes and muffins? I like baking pies and bars, and yeah, like muffins. So we pick all the nicest strawberries out, obviously. How much we need? 1 cup of strawberries. Of course, questions are always okay, Dust. Please, go ahead. Maybe we'll go with that, because we'll lose a little bit once we trim off the tops. Your favorite fruit is strawberries? My favorite fruits are definitely berries. Maybe blueberries #1, though. So the next thing we're gonna do here is we're just gonna trim off the top of the strawberry, and then we're gonna wash it. This is how I do it, just with my paring knife. You just dig in and then kind of pull it away. And obviously, if you see any other boo-boos that you gotta trim off. But yeah, switching out strawberries for raspberries in these scones, also very delicious. And less work, right? You don't have to cut up raspberries. Just take them out of the package, make sure there's no wormies inside, and you're good to go. Blueberry fool. Have we made that before? Is that almost like a trifle, Annie? You're doing good, yet it is? Getting the first big rainstorm in a while. Ooh, I'm happy for you. We'll say, like, we got our first big rainstorm earlier this week, and it felt so good. Everything just gets nice and clean. Gus says, so I bought a couple avocados 3 days ago, cut one in half the other night. Very tough to slice, so you put the other half in a Ziploc and now it's turning brown. Is it still okay to eat? So this is one tip I can give to you, is whenever you slice an avocado like that, try and keep the pit in the half that you're not gonna use, that you're gonna put away, and that will stop it from turning brown as much. So that means it oxidizes. It just touched the air, like same how potatoes will turn brown, same how an apple will turn brown when you cut it and leave it out. It is gonna change the flavor a bit. Like, if you've eaten enough avos, you will notice the flavor change. But, like, you can still eat it. Just funny how, like, our mind will play a trick on us. It's like, oh, it's not green, then it's not gonna be good at all. And yeah, a little bit of lime juice, so something acidic, like Cookie is saying.